Good morning, Mats.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. Nice to be here.
Great. Well, let's immediately begin.
Yeah.
Let's jump into it.
Mhm.
Can you tell me something about yourself?
Of course. My name is Mats Vergelder, and I'm currently studying international business at Hogeschool Utrecht. One of the reasons I chose this study is because I'm interested in business, working with people, and continuously developing myself. During my studies, I've worked on several projects where I learned how important communication, teamwork, and planning are. I enjoy taking on new challenges because they allow me to learn new skills. Um, I also appreciate feedback because I see it as an opportunity to improve from it rather than only focus on the criticism. I'm now looking for a position where I can gain practical experience, contribute to a team, and continue growing both personally and professionally.
Okay, that sounds great. Why do you want to work at our company?
Um, well, I was attracted to your company because it offers an environment where employees can learn and develop themselves. Um, I'm looking for more than just a job. I want practical experience where I can apply what I'm learning during my international business studies while learning from international colleagues. I believe my motivation and willingness to learn and positive attitude would allow me to contribute to your team while working and developing my professional skills as well.
All right. Um, could you maybe tell me about the time where you have worked in a team?
Yeah, well, there was one situation where during one of my international business projects at the university, our group had to complete a business assignment within a limited time frame. And my responsibility was to help organize the communication within the team and make sure that everyone understood their tasks and deadlines. Um, Therefore, I suggested dividing the project into smaller tasks, created a clear planning, and regularly checked in with my teammates. When one teammate struggled with part of the assignment, we discussed it together and we redistributed some of the work so nobody else became overloaded. Um, at the end we completed the assignment on time and everyone contributed successfully. More importantly, I learned that clear communication and listening to everyone's perspective creates better teamwork. And yeah, since then I've noticed that I've become much more proactive when working in groups.
All right. It sounds like it's in this situation the picture teamwork
Yeah.
pretty clearly. Could you also tell me about a challenge you faced and how you've handled that?
Yeah, for sure. Well, at the beginning of my studies, I sometimes underestimated how much time larger assignments would take. Um, I wanted to become better at planning my work so I could meet deadlines without the unnecessary stress that comes along with it. Um, so I started breaking assignments into smaller tasks, making weekly planning schedules and setting personal deadlines a few days before the official deadline. Um, and this gave me enough time to make improvements without any rushing or whatever at the near the end of the deadline. Um, my assignment became much more organized, and I experienced much less stress before deadlines. So it also improved the quality of my work because I had enough time to review everything.
All right. Could you also maybe tell me about what you would consider to be your greatest strength?
Yeah, that's a good question. Well, I would say my greatest strength is my willingness to learn. Um, During the university projects, I regularly receive feedback from classmates and teachers. I wanted to use that feedback to improve my communication and teamwork instead of simply just accepting it. And I reflected on the feedback, adjusted the way I communicated with my teammates, and actively applied those improvements during later projects. Um, so I became a little bit more confident when working with others and noticed that collaboration became smoother. Before I believe being open to feedback helps me continue. It just helps me continue improving every day. So yeah, that's the biggest thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what would you say your biggest weakness or point of improvement is?
Well, that's also a good question. I used to spend too much time trying to make everything perfect. Whenever I worked on assignments, I often continued making small changes because I wanted everything to just be right. I realized that I needed to balance the quality meeting with my deadlines. I started setting personal deadlines before the official deadlines. Um, and I just focused on finishing the most important improvements first. I became much more efficient while still delivering high quality work. Um, it's something I continue to work on, but I've learned that sometimes very good delivered on time is better than perfect delivered late. Yeah.
All right.
So
I know we've talked about when you've about a time where you faced a challenge.
yeah.
Could you also maybe describe another situation where you solved the problem?
Uh, well, yeah, for sure. Well, during a group project, we were. Let me think. Oh yeah, I remember this one time during a group project, we noticed that we were falling behind schedule because some tasks were taking longer than expected. Um, so we need to reorganize the work a bit so we could still meet the deadline. I suggested reviewing all remaining tasks together, prioritizing the most important work first, and redistributing tasks based on everyone's strengths. We also communicated more frequently so everyone knew the progress and what was going on. So we successfully completed the project before the deadline, and that experience taught me that flexibility, planning, open communication are essential to or when solving problems.
Okay, yeah, that sounds fair.
Yeah.
I think we've come to the end of my questions for you. Um, do you have any questions for us?
Well, yeah. Thank you. First, what does a typical working day look like in this position?
So in this position, you will work in the sales department,
Okay.
where you would start your day off just looking through the calendar of the day,
Yeah.
and dividing the different tasks between your colleagues,
Yeah.
and you, and then yeah, just replying to your mailbox, just keeping everything up to date, chasing new clients, maybe making some deals. And at the end of the day, once you're all caught up and there's nothing else to do, we leave for home, and then
All right.
the next day is another day.
Sounds good.
Do we have something else to ask us?
Well, yeah. Secondly, how do you support new employees during their first week at the company?
Okay, so when employees come to us, obviously we know that they don't know everything yet.
Yeah.
So we tend to handle them quite intensively. So, of course, in the first week, our new hires they get personal coaching. So there is someone that will train them, will be with them during every process of the working day. After that, we get like coaching sessions periodically. So someone from HR will contact you, and will just check in on you to see how you're doing, both personally and on your new job. So that just makes sure that you keep feeling good, and that you keep improving your work.
All right. Well, I got one final question, and that is, what qualities do the most successful employees have?
Okay, so it's quite difficult to say with us. I think our best performers do have some kind of natural flair to them. So just a kind of ease with which they can, convince our customers. On top of that, it's pretty much just grit and determination.
All right.
So typically the people that perform best are also the ones that are in the office first.
Yeah.
So they're first in, last out. They just give 1% more than the rest of the team.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time and also answering my questions.
Of course, no worries. Yeah, it was.
It was a pleasure.
I'm glad to have had you.
Yeah, thank you.
You're
Bye.
welcome.